Yo, what's going on, everybody? How are you doing, you champions, you? FA Cup champions, yes. You know, first of all, if you're in the United States, we're celebrating Memorial Weekend. So I want to give a huge shout out to all the men and women of the armed forces. We thank you for your service. And for those who we lost, they will never be forgotten. So that being said, you know, listen, let's jump into this Man United thing, right? So how are we feeling today, guys? How are we feeling? Please come with me. We're going to drive to the store real quick. We need to get a few things. So I figured, you know, let me jump in here and say, you know, a few things, right? So listen, man, even though Ten Hag won yesterday, right? The FA Cup, there are still talks that Ineos, apparently, they are openly talking to other managers, which is a disgrace, honestly. You know, they're not even hiding it. Apparently, they're openly talking to other managers to see, you know, if they are available to, if they potentially decide to sack Erik Ten Hag. Now, they're going to sack a manager. Okay, this was, I just realized, I just read this fact somewhere. Ever since Sir Alex left, we have won 5 trophies, right? 5 major trophies. And in those 5 major trophies, guess who won 2 back-to-back? Yes, the one and only Erik Ten Hag. Nobody else has done back-to-back major trophies. So, and in your gym, you guys are actually going to risk it and sack a manager who the only thing he knows much is winning trophies. We saw yesterday on his press conferences, and man, the press conferences yesterday, guys, I don't know if you guys saw it. It was a disgrace. Some of these reporters, you can see how much they hate Manchester United. You know, like the way they were quizzing Ten Hag, it's as if this man hasn't just won a trophy, right? They were coming at him like, oh, so what is the story? Are you going to be here next season? You know, nothing, you know, praising him of all the work he did, you know, winning back-to-back, none of that. They were just going at it. So again, so these media pundits and reporters, you know, they're a disgrace, honestly. But you know what? Ten Hag had to put one of them into their place and say, look, I forgot who it was. They were saying like, but I know Ten Hag, I know you just won, but you know, you just finished 8th, you know, and you have a negative goal difference. So that should, you know, because apparently, yeah, just remember, Ten Hag had said, look, we are exactly where we need to be in the progression of the team, right? Because he's saying, look, when I signed up for this project, I signed up, you know, I signed up for a project, right? Rebuilding. He says when he came on board at Manchester United, the place was a mess, which is true. It was a mess. So he had to do a lot of cleaning up, and this thing it cannot be done like overnight. You know, he's not a magician, right? Even though with all those issues that they were going on, the takeover, Rashford, you know, Cristiano, Sancho, all those, he was still able to get us trophies back to back, right? So basically he was telling this reporter, look, man, I know you were saying, okay, we had a bad season, finished 8th and all, but he says, I cannot do it without my players, right? He kept on drilling that. Listen, I could not do it without my players. And he kept on saying, look, you see, guys, with the players that they came back, we were able to deliver like today, you know, like yesterday, you know, for us winning the FA Cup. They were able to deliver because he had his players, right? We saw Licha, man, in that back 4 and Varane, they were solid. And you saw like Licha, man, we missed Licha. You know when he was trying to come out after he was hurt, and then the Kyle Walker was trying to tell him, oh, get out of pitch quickly. Licha was like, come on, man, back off me. You know, that aggression, we missed that. You know, that dude, man, like, I really hope next season he is fit and he's able to be available for at least maybe 70% of the games, or even 75 or 80% of the games, because we need him. He is the leader that we need back there in that defense, and he's such a good defender. And you can see the whole team plays differently with him on it, right, in it. So yesterday Ten Hag kept on saying, look, with my players, we can do the job. But also Ten Hag was like, look, the leadership, the ownership, if they don't want a manager who can win trophies back to back, who the only thing he knows is winning trophies, because at the end of the day, yeah, you need to play good football, but at the end of the day, it's trophies. We see what happens with Arsenal. Arteta, where are your trophies, man? Oh, let's laugh at Arsenal. Yeah, because if you think about it right now, who has had a better season? Yeah, Arsenal or Man United? You guys tell me, who has had a better season? Of course it's us, Manchester United, because we came out with the trophy. Yes, Arsenal, they were playing tremendous football, man, right? But again, they couldn't deliver. No trophies. But Ten Hag, with all the adversities, he got us a trophy. So, look, what I'm saying here is this. Sir Jim and Ineos, they have a chance to build a legacy, right? We saw all the fans yesterday and the players. Ten Hag still has these players and the fans behind him, right? So, Ineos and Sir Jim, they're actually going to go against all that and sack this man. You know, it's very hard to get a manager who can win you trophies, right? Not alone like back to back, but just trophies in general. How can you sack him? So Ineos have a chance here to say, look, even if they were planning to sack him, hold those plans back, right? There was a piece yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw, Dave Brailsford had called that Sir Jim, you know, I think it was more close to the end of the game or something. You know, when I saw that, I was like, he's probably saying, look, let's hold off on this sacking thing, because this man, he just won us a trophy, right? So they can hold off on it, give him some time, right? Give him this season, the next season starting, evaluate him again in December, because you can, give him some chance without renewing his contract, right? So, give him some time and see what happens. And then that way, as Ineos and Sir Jim, you're going to buy yourself more time, more goodwill with the fans, saying, hey, we hear you fans, we hear that, you're still behind this team. Because look, Ten Hag kept on saying, you know what, even though we had a terrible season, but the fans, us, you all, we all stood by this team, man, because we understood the issues, the injuries, all the setbacks this man went through it, right? So Erik Ten Hag really needs another chance to fix the issues that he has with a proper structure, which is Ineos building it. So I'm saying, look, Ineos, keep this man, build the whole setup that you need to build, above him, get him the players that he needs, and see what's what. Okay, if he fails, then yeah, you have more like you have more a saying, say, look, we gave him a chance, but it didn't work out, so now we're making a change, we're bringing our own guy, right? Because if they stand behind Ten Hag right now, I am sure us fans, we're gonna be, you know what, we will think that it's the right move, right? We're not gonna, give him a hard time, right? So, I mean, honestly, I really hope Erik Ten Hag stays, based on what we saw yesterday, what he can do when he has the tools, the pieces that he needs, right? So yes, he may have to get rid of some players, like of course number 6 Casemiro may have to go. Yes, it's sad, man. Imagine, guys, listen, the whole time I'm watching that game yesterday, I'm like, man, is Varane really leaving? He was solid, but again, high wages, they have to get rid of him, fine, but come on, man. So we need to get him the players that he needs and see what's going to happen next season, because I don't think we're going to have this many injuries next season, because even Ten Hag himself says in 10 years that he's been coaching, he has never had this many injuries. So if you just look at it, next season it should be better, because this is a one-off, having this many injuries. So the only thing I'm saying, guys, listen, I'm boosted that we got the trophy. I know Ten Hag now is on vacation, sipping his pina colada, saying whatever they decide to do, they can do, because hey, I want trophies, and if they don't want me, I'll go somewhere else and continue winning trophies, which more power to Ten Hag, right? Guys, make sure to hit the like, follow, subscribe,